Before I get started today, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. So this is part 2 of my epic VHS haul from this past weekend. I thought I had a good day Saturday, and then I walked into a thrift shop on Sunday, and the VHS gods were shining down on me on this day. I actually acquired one of my holy grails of VHS collecting. In fact, one of these VHS tapes I'm about to show you was on my top 5 most wanted VHS list that I did a couple weeks back. Before I show you the haul though, let me set the stage for what exactly happened here. So I walked into this thrift shop that I've been in many times before, and I was looking on the usual shelves. My wife and my mom were both there with me, and suddenly I saw Mama Reels looking in these 2 shopping carts that were sitting off to the side. They were both filled with VHS tapes, and they looked like they were just pushed there like moments before we got there. So I started digging, and I just kept pulling out gem after gem after gem. But there was one very important VHS all the way at the bottom of the cart. I almost missed it, to be quite honest. But when I saw it, I suddenly turned into Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark. So this is part 2 of my epic VHS haul that I got from those shopping carts. Of course, I'm going to save my holy grail for last, so stay tuned to the end of the video to see that, but here we go. So horror VHS tapes have been hard to come by. I'm hoping to have enough to fill this whole wall behind me with horror VHS tapes come October of this year, but we'll see how hunting goes. So far, I've been doing pretty good though. But I did pick up some classics of horror, including The Hitcher. One thing I did notice about the VHS tapes in these carts that I found was they all had this sticker on them that has Braille on them. I'm assuming they all came from a school for the blind or a blind person's house maybe.
Tits. Whew.
It is kind of a bummer that they put it on the covers of the VHS tapes, but I didn't let that spoil my excitement. The stickers are clear, so it's not a huge deal, but if anybody has any ideas about how to get those stickers off without damaging the covers, let me know in the comments below. Next, I got 2 Alfred Hitchcock classics in The Birds and Psycho. There's definitely a simplicity to the Psycho cover that I really actually kind of like. I have to admit, the artwork on the Birds VHS is pretty well done. I found it interesting that it almost looks like it's not a horror movie at all based on the cover. Next I got JFK, the Oliver Stone classic that's actually a double VHS. This movie does dramatize things a bit, but I do highly recommend it for anyone who's interested in conspiracy theories. It really is a fantastically made movie. Next we have Fight Club. David Fincher is one of my favorite directors of all time, and this is my first VHS of one of his films. I can assure you it will not be the last, and this cover is just so iconic to me. Speaking of iconic, I got the GOAT's first ever movie, Reservoir Dogs. I'm so excited to have this as a Tarantino fan, and I'll definitely be looking for more of his VHS in the future. Next, I pretty much hit the Robert De Niro motherlode. We'll start with Deer Hunter. I don't know how many of you have actually seen Deer Hunter, but I always found it to be a bit of an unusual movie. But it is a great movie, and just look at the cover and this artwork. It's absolutely beautiful. Next, I have a Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro trio of movies. First, we have Mean Streets with a very young Robert De Niro and Harvey Keitel. I also got Raging Bull. De Niro actually won an Oscar for his role in this movie. And what I found interesting about the VHS cover is that on the back, I found still shots from the movie that are actually in color. For anyone that's seen it, you know that the movie is actually presented in black and white. I also picked up Taxi Driver. I love the yellow, mimicking the color of the taxi, of course. And this, of course, was the biggest inspiration for Joker from 2019. So it is a very influential movie. And finally, The Holy Grail, the find of the week, the movie that almost made me lose my shit when I actually saw it at the bottom of this cart. This was my #1 most wanted movie on my VHS list that I did a couple weeks back. One of my favorite movies of all time, The Shining.
I'm just gonna bash your brains. I'm gonna bash them right the fuck in.
What makes this even sweeter is that it's the actual VHS cover that I said I preferred in that video. The one with the original Shining logo on the cover that was actually on the posters when it came out. As I already mentioned, the Braille sticker does hurt a little bit, but it didn't kill my excitement when I found this. My only regret is that I wasn't filming at the moment that I found it, but I was really invested in digging through this cart, so I was so excited to find this VHS, and it's that kind of feeling that makes us want to collect things in the first place. It really is all about the thrill of the hunt, and I wasn't expecting to find this so soon after I made that video. But the important thing is that on this day, my hunting 100% paid off.
Excellent!
So if there's anything out there that you guys are desperately looking for, don't give up hope. So let me know what you think about this epic VHS haul that I will be adding to my collection. And let me know what your favorite pickup was in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Y'all know.